I'm really sorry, but I'm pretty sure she has one too. So it makes me feel better I'm not the only one. That's for sure.
So we get into the draft already, though.
Yeah.
Enough about your red panda onesie. Okay.
I just had to show it off for a split second. Aster back to the Earthshaker. Shadow Demon here for SAG. And right in the
Okay.
Terrorblade. All right, they know what they want. They're just drafting. They're going.
They just beat IGV due to creeps. They're probably really annoyed it took that to win. They lose one game to us, and they're like, hell yeah, let's just do whatever we want. Who cares what they
Yeah.
pick? Let's just stick to what we're good at. Because if they don't pick the TB here, it's getting banned second phase. I'm like 90% sure. And now they have to be like, okay, well, we kind of want some magic burst here for the TB. We want something that lane's okay. Maybe we just pick Batrider here. Would be a potential for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's continued to get banned a lot during this event. And Queen of Pain is actually something we didn't talk about at all that got through because of the fact that SAG, they banned the Phoenix and the Wisp. So, like you were talking about in the first game where Wisp is half your bans, and now you feel like you need to ban the Phoenix because of the fact that you've seen it do so well against you, it opens up the Queen of Pain.
I think they're picking and banning so quickly.
Yeah, wow. Puck, Viper, PL, Anti-Mage, Morphling, all gone.
I wonder if this Batrider still gets picked up by either team. Because Aster, have they played this Queen of Pain yet? Have we seen them do it? Because I imagine, well, it sounds like a Tron hero, like his kind of hero, but I wonder if XXS plays it as well, because I assume he does. And we've seen a quap against the TB lane once already. Lane's up okay with Shaker as well. There's a few things they can do.
I could take a look really quickly.
I mean, Shadow Demon TB is just such a nice combo, right?
Chuan's Dota buff is not loading.
I wonder if SAG look towards the Ember here as well. It's not amazing, but I feel like they're in this zone at the moment where they know what they want, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we're going to do this. We don't care what they do. We're going to play our game. If we lose, we lose. Whatever. But at least we know we'll have like given it our best shot. And I'll be honest, I'm yet to see a game from them that we've cast where I felt like they have impressed me. Like, they've been making so many teamfight mistakes, like we were saying before. I was expecting bigger things from them after their, massive victory before in the other tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
And we haven't seen it from them at all. It's really disappointing. But the problem is when you win a tournament like that, the pressure then gets to you. You've been like, okay, maybe we need to be like doing better, right? Like it gets into your head a little bit.
Not only that, coming out of the patch, like we've been talking about the adaptation and new patches and whatnot. And, I think one of the things too is like you said, maybe the pressure's getting to them, but also now you're in the eye. People are probably giving a better look to your replays and a better look to your previous games and how you play and the style that you guys are trying to pull off. So I wouldn't be surprised if
I'm so happy
teams have more knowledge.
Yeah. I'm so happy they have gone for this Ember, though. Like I'm saying, it's just something they want to play. Like, they're like, hell yeah, let's just pick Ember, man. They need to pick.
I still like the bat. I really still like the bat for Aster.
Yeah, I do as well. But then they're kind of showing that. I honestly think you pick your core here and you flex the quap to a last pick.
Mm-hmm.
You pick your objective hero. I think Naga sounds okay if they want to go for it. Like you have Naga Disruptor then as well, which is always really nice. And then Disruptor can just go Ags first without even having to go Yules. What other carries are there? Like there's Spectre, but that feels pretty awful, I think. Ursa's in the pool if they want to go for that. It's a decent Ursa pick. Because it lanes up okay against the TB and the Ember, if needed.
And SCCC loves that,
yeah.
That hero.
But he loves Naga as well, right? Like, I mean, they could pick, like, DK or something as well if they want a reliable stun. Which isn't awful either, and then they can, like, last pick their hero. But there's still 2 bans to come. And I think if you don't pick your, like, win condition now, there's not going to be many left. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, Troll comes in, and then Tusk. Wow, okay. And I wonder, and they ban the Batrider. right after, because I could totally see that being a 5th pick there for Aster. But is this Tusk going to be a 3 Tusk? Because we've seen teams like Vici play it in the 3 where Yang was on it.
I think they'll do 4 Shadow Demon, 5 Tusk. That seems to be their kind of thing.
Lame. No offense. Just
That's what, sorry? It's lame?
It's lame. I want 3 Tusk. You seem so disappointed because...
I think they'll go tied on Aster, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of team fight on a lot of cooldown.
I don't think it matters.
Really?
It's really good against TB as well. Like, they could go something like Centaur as well if they wanted, but I think it's so difficult to fight into this SAG side because they have this double save at the moment with Snowball and Shadow Demon.
Mm-hmm.
As if Snowball's the hero name, but when you pop Ravage, it's so difficult for them to get in range to save them. It obviously depends what SAG pick here, but... Oh my god. So it's... I'll just offlane Lycan? Is it as simple as that? Or is it like offlane Ember with the Shadow Demon and then Lycan 2? Maybe it's Lycan 5. Who goddamn knows?
Mid TB, 4-position Ember, 3-position Tusk.
Is it roaming TB where you get really low to Ancients with Shadowblade Dagon? Is that the...
No.
Is that the play? Please, I really hope it is.
I don't know. SAG, man, they're weird.
They've used no reserve time as well. They're like throwing it in Aster's face, being like, "We want you to decide right now."
And there's the first Timbersaw pick. This has been coveted since the last Dota pit.
We're 0-1 so far on Timber picks. So he needs to make the forced 50-50 here. It's a really good Timber game. It's insanely good. It gives them more damage for the TB as well. Like, he can go Halberd, which makes it really difficult for the TB and the Lycan. If he goes like Halberd Greaves, I actually don't know how they kill him. It's going to be so difficult. I think Ember has to go Vessel as well. Tusk might. It's actually 4 Tusk, 5 Shadow Demon, by the way. Does Tag Team work on the Wolves? Oh my god. That sounds horrendously good.
Offlane Lycan. Jesus. XSS is a killer on this Timbersaw, by the way. Like an absolute killer.
He's very good.
God, I don't know how you give that up to him.
I think this Troll pick's super good, though, by the way. And I think this Tusk is going to struggle a lot. Like, I don't know how they kill the Troll before he gets his ult off. Like, Shadow Demon's really good up against it. But I don't think that's enough. Because, like, even in the laning stage where you want to kill people with Tusk in the tag team, right? You just pop the axes on Troll and it just blinds everybody. And then it's so much more difficult to get your damage off. I really like this Aster lineup. I can see how, like, how SAG would win, but their lineup's pretty greedy. I think there's a lot of pressure on this Lycan and Tusk to make things happen. And I think they're going to struggle to find the openings that they need.
This can be really tough for SAG. I mean, it's do or die time for them, so it could be a big problem.
Oh no, I forgot my water. Oh, what a disaster.
Oh, let me pass you mine.
Right, give me 2 secs. I'm just going to go fill my bottle up and I'll be back in a sec.
All right, that's fine. I got you. I'll do your style play-by-play for the split second I got you. And DD is going to be running towards the mid lane. This is, SAG committing to the Ember, or will they? God King. He's sitting here mid as well. They'll probably look for matchups, though, in all seriousness.
All right, I'm back. Don't worry. I found it.
Gosh, you saved me. I was doing some terrible play-by-play. I was doing Mo by himself style play-by-play.
Oh. OP God.
I wish I could respond to that and be like, I love you, OP.
Yeah.
But I feel like teams don't like that.
Dude, that's a power play. Start the game, you just fill the river vial with blood. Like,
yeah, there will be blood.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
Isn't that a movie? There will be blood?
I have no idea. You just keep asking me film questions, and I tell you every single time I have absolutely no idea.
I don't watch movies. Yeah, it is a movie.
They're putting the Timbersaw bot lane, by the way, and I think
with
the SAG know that something is up here. Like, they're a little bit worried. Nice D-ward, though.
With Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day who?
Daniel Day-Lewis, like, kill me right now. Somebody get my dog, so I can cast with him.
Oh, dude,
please.
Felix, get the rune. What a player.
That's the second time he's pulled that off, right?
Yeah, he walked all the way down around as well.
Yeah, because he got the D ward here, and then he walked down through mid.
Tusk is TPing bot lane, by the way, because the cores are waiting to see what matchups they want, and they want to put the Lycan up against the... Sorry, not the Lycan, the Timbersaw up against the TB, because the Lycan has such a horrendous time up against the Timbersaw. Like, they can't put him in a 1v1. So Timbersaw's just going to have to deal with this... sorry, Terrorblade's just going to have to deal with this lane for now. My problem is that when he hits level 6 on the Timber, which he's going to get before the Terrorblade, he's just going to run at him. It's going to be horrendous.
Oh, Red Panda survives, never in doubt.
Are they
Big
just tri-laning
fan.
up here? And the other thing as well, like this lane, they have no kill potential on the Timber either, because if they ever use tag team to kill him, he's just going to Timber chain away.
Yeah, how do you stay on?
I have no idea.
Timbersaw's solo experience right now. Like, I don't think he's going to be a massive issue very quickly. Like, actually, way too quickly. He goes for the tag team immediately, and Bobica, he's already got first blood onto, you guessed it, Red Panda.
Right, just by the way they drafted on SAG, by the way, by just like insta-picking all their heroes, I'm going to call it right now, I reckon a 25-minute GG from them, because they'll be so angry if they start falling behind.
Wow. I thought you were going to come up with something like, oh, you know, this must be a set draft from them, and something that they've done before. They don't care about who they go up against.
They got credit for their wins before. They need to get no credit for their losses that are happening in this composition. That's the sad truth, you know. Their players are so good, but we just haven't seen it from them in this tournament, right? It's really sad.
Yeah, because, well, I think it's sad because we also came in with, like, very big excitement for them and maybe just unfair to them that our thoughts are, hey, you know, like, you really would like to see them succeed and do what they did last time again.
Yeah, but we're here this time, so it would be real. Like, it's us casting it now. Come on.
Yeah.
Are they winning all 3 lanes? Yeah, they are. The Lycan has 3 CS up in the top lane. Because from where they were tri-laning before.
God.
I mean, bot lane, they're just trading at the moment, but like I said before, it's going to happen when this Timber hits level 6. That it's going to get out of hand so quickly.
And it's going to be fast. Like, there's no way for them to really go after him anymore. Like, I don't see...
Yeah.
Unless they send bodies down here. And by bodies, I mean like 4 heroes. I don't think they get anything onto him.
Fate's just hanging around mid here, ready for the 4-minute rune, I think. He really wants to secure it for his Queen of Pain, who has bottle coming out. I think it's a bottle. Yeah, it is. But he's going to try and secure the top side, and Bot's going to secure the bot side.
Oh god, Red Panda again.
Oh, it's top.
At least he'll get control of the rune, or will he? Whoa! I swear, Fate, I thought he was just going to swoosh in there and be...
Felix looks back and he's like, oh.
And
But at
Felix
least he,
wasn't paying attention or something like that.
The Shadow Team and TP's back mid, and just refills the Ember's bottle instead, I think. So he's doing okay. Like, at least Lycan's getting XP up in this top lane. He's had solo XP this whole time. But yeah, without he has like 10 CS, right? So he's going Helm of Dom first, which, you know, he can play around still. It doesn't matter how much farming he has. When he hits the Helm of Dom and level 6, at least he's going to be able to make things happen still.
Going towards mid again. And Timber's close to
Mid lane.
6.
Yeah, this is...
DD, he's already caught out. There's no way he gets out of this one. You know, the fissure's just right there. Snowball's extending the inevitable. They've got the scream. And like, yeah, that's a good play from Felix, but at the same time, it's like, you can't do much more with that. And like, yeah, you can extend it. Maybe hope that they screw up on Aster's side. At the end of the day, they've got 3 heroes there. There's no way that's going to happen. And while you're doing this, like, you've given XSS an open lane. And I feel like that's... maybe something that you have to do, but at the same time, it's something you can't do. And obviously, that's a rock and hard place kind of situation.
Yeah, all 3 Radiant cores, all 3 Radiant cars, all 3 Radiant cores are farming really well. And they're going to hit this point soon, like they can play around the Timber if they want, or XSS can just shove in a lane by himself and they just play around the Troll and like find kills with the 2 supports, especially when they hit their 6s with the Static Storm and Echo.
Oh, Felix, he might just be dead. Fissure hit, and the Timber Chain comes in across with a Whirling Death, and it's just, yeah. So now even going to the lane for XSS or against XSS is troublesome.
Because they have no hero that can sit down here and just play against the Timber. Like, this Catapult Wave is going to keep going, and they're going to finish off this tier 1 here. He has Vanguard queued up, by the way, which is absolutely fine. Like, you're playing against Lycan and Timber, Lycan and TB, so at some point in this game, the Crimson Guard's going to be really good. As long as you itemize to deal with the physical damage, that's the most important thing, like one way or another, with his item choices. Yeah, they glyph here, but they can't get to the Catapult Wave. To the Catapult, sorry, not the wave.
Yeah, Timber doesn't have to leave from being right in front of this tower. I wouldn't even be surprised if he just keeps going.
Yeah,
you've got a catapult, why not?
He has Vanguard, like, what do they do?
Yeah. And now they've glyphed their end, which I think is perfectly fine to keep everything alive down here.
And who, like, Felix is level 4 on the Timbersaw. What's he supposed to do? I love that Faye's just sitting behind the Timbersaw here as well, because he knows what's going to happen is they either get the tower, they get a kill, or, like, yeah, like, what do they do? That's it.
Yeah.
Or even if they, like, decide to bring 5 heroes down here to deal with the Timber, the Fissures just allows them to escape. They have no glyph.
Yeah, well, I don't think he gets killed anyway. Like, what are you really going to do?
Okay, so they get the next glyph up from the tier 2.
Which is perfect, because now you've got that glyph, and what do they have to protect their top tier 1 now, and what do they have to protect their mid tier 1? You can pressure these towers now.
I'd really like to see Timbersaw actually push towards the top side of the map now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't even have to, though. Like, he can just sit here as long as he wants, but I think pressuring these tier 2s is really hard now without a Catapult Wave. And then everybody on the Dire, apart from Ember, is just jungling, it feels like. He actually didn't take Sonic Wave on Queen of Pain. Well, he's got a skill point held, but...
I'm okay with that.
The good thing with the Dire is that at least the TB is farming in the jungle, right? Like, he's getting something. I think we just need to wait to see this Lycan's first move on the map before we really start, you know, casting huge judgments.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. The OE kills are so important right now that, like, yes, you could be behind, but if you're getting enough farm and you're making something happen inside the jungle and you win that first fight, you're right back in it.
Yeah. Look at OP card, by the way, on this Lycan. You might get a courier kill here as well.
Goodbye.
He does. Amazing.
Gives away.
And yeah, XXS moves over to the mid tier 1. They're like, yeah, let's just take all the tier 1s. It's just fine.
Now he's got Sonic Wave. He was holding that point and he finally took it. He's about to hit level 8 anyway. But again, like, you know, they were able to take the tier 1 tower top. They'll be forced to use their glyph once again. It's crazy that this is the 4th time they've glyphed. 3rd time they've glyphed in the first 10 minutes.
And that's what happens when you lose all your tier 1s so early. You get more glyphs. Lucky them.
I certainly thought there'd be a little bit more emphasis on tier 1 towers and holding them.
The tier 1s don't really matter, especially because they can't fight top lane, they're going on the troll.
Yeah, you got the battle trance off, but I don't think this is going to be enough. They've got the snowball, and SCC eventually, when the trance goes down, he'll die. So a good kill there from SAG. They use the metamorphosis to their advantage. They come in, and while the pressure was coming through towards the mid tier 1, well, they use that opportunity to get a kill onto the troll. And again, you know, we can't cast judgment on SAG before they make that first big move. And I don't even know if that is their first big move. I think they still got one in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, the first big move for Aster, though... Oh, hang on. Wait, what did you say?
I said they had found the troll by himself.
Yeah. The problem is they're going to have to fight into Aster at some point soon when they have their level 6s on their supports. I think especially Bobika on this Disruptor is going to be a massive pain. He has double null, by the way, as well, which is actually really good on like these supports now because you get 0.6 mana regen per null.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's going to try and TP top here on the Disruptor. He has the tome, but it's in his backpack, so it's on cooldown still.
Felix gets held up thanks to the kinetic field, so they get the kill there, and they're also going to find Red Panda. So
run, Red Panda.
No way he gets out of that double kill. I mean, I wore this onesie. I'm committed, whether they win or lose.
Dire's bottom tower
he does have Vessel soon on Ember, actually, so they might be able to kill the Timber at that point.
They've done a good job of securing experience, too. Like, SAG, they were in the lead until that point, in terms of experience. Obviously, the 10-minute mark hits, and they've got the tomes coming through. But SAG, they've... Despite the fact they've lost all their tier 1s, they're in a good spot.
Well, I wouldn't say they're in a good spot. They're in a spot better than we thought they would be.
Yeah, a better spot. That's fair. If they can get SCC again, that would be great. They're bringing 3 heroes, and he's got Trance, so he'll stay alive a little bit longer. Felix, he's on the run. They've got the disruption, and SCC, eventually, he's just going to die again. So another good move from SAG. That doesn't even cost them Metamorphosis this time. However, Chuan, XSS, both here. Red Panda drops DD. They're not even going to go after him, but he does have a Remnant behind them that they're kind of waiting on. So they're going to force him back, and it's where Bobika's standing that they're hoping that they can get like a Static Storm on him. This is a genius move. And they need help. They need numbers. Ooh.
Oh,
did they not stick it? I'm surprised.
Felix is trying to run away here with the face boost as well.
He's out. He's good. Could pop smoke if he wants some more distance, or just pick up this haste.
I quite like the face boots on Tusk as well. That little bit of extra damage for the punch is nice. I used one of his Vessel charges on this Tusk. Wow.
Walrus punch, kill. On the fade, snowball over for another one. Bobika! He's dead. All of a sudden, they pick up 2 kills, and the Static Storm is gone, so a Remnant back and forth, trying to get back to the high ground with that one. No, he'll stay low ground. Red Panda is here. TP attempt from DD. No, not quick enough. Oh boy. And Red Panda threw the disruption on a Chuan. He might have been better off getting it on an XSS. He'll die again. And so for the 5th time, I'm heartbroken in this onesie.
Again, it's the same thing. This Timber just starts running at people. Like they can't deal with him at the moment. He almost has Yules as well for the Purge on the Vessel. But TB is farming.
And so is Lycan. I know he's kind of behind, but he's taking this tier 1 tower.
I've just realised they have Lycan TB. And look what he's building on Lycan.
Yeah, you bite him.
Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. I don't care if they win or lose anymore. Like, this TB's going to smash. Like, with the crit that you get from the Wolf and things, he hurts so much. Do you remember that, there was an interview with Insanity once where he was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lycan TB's broken if you can ever, like, get to the point where they both have farm. Because, like, they're so difficult to work together because they have like the opposite timings and stuff, right? But if you play this like an off lane, you know, just split the map up a little bit, you know, try and farm up.
Who said that? Taiga?
No, Insania, I think it was.
Oh, Insania.
Because they tried to do it in that really funny game. I thought it was against EG, where like if they lost, it didn't matter, or if they won, they couldn't qualify for something, so they just picked Lycan TB. That was the one where they kept throwing the Lycan away from his base.
Sanjin Yasha, typical, that's the typical God King move. This is something that we haven't seen him do in a little bit, is go for that Sanjin Yasha first. Because that's where he's felt most comfortable.
I still think he's going to disassemble though and go halberd.
Yeah, no. That's usually what he does, is he gets it early, which I'm surprised nobody else is doing this. Like, I feel like that's such a good way to go about it.
Yeah. Battle Fury finished on Troll, by the way, as well. It's not the TB that I'm worried about. It's this, like an Ember, whether they can actually do things, especially against this massive teamfight advantage that Aster have. Especially when Fade gets Blink, like, they have such a huge amount of catch then. So Bob has 4 points in Thunderstrike, by the way, as well. It's pretty crazy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the wolf bite.
He's actually pretty close.
Got it.
Yeah, he's 1,400 gold away. This is great.
I do really hope this works.
If this
Dire's
works,
top tower is
I'm
under attack.
It would be
big fan.
hilarious.
Forever fan of SAG. Send me a jersey.
You have
I'll
to
wear
put
it
them
every
through
day.
to the playoffs just if they win this game. Never mind the series.
Yeah, I think we're declaring it now. If they win this game, they're in.
Oh dear.
Exquisite agony.
That's fine, man. Tusk can go down. Just need to
That-
get this Ags.
That is a Sonic wave though, down. Like, I think that's pretty fine for SHE actually.
Yeah. I love this like play near each other move that DD and XSS were doing. It was a mutual agreement that they weren't going to fight each other, but then, well, DD broke the treaty.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Used the vessel charge and didn't get anything out of it.
They're just farming up this troll. Like he's gonna go for this battle fury into SNY Satanic, I imagine, because you want the status resistance up against the purge from the Shadow Demon. That's like the only thing stopping you from like killing people, right?
God King's so farmed.
Yeah, he's massive. But
Yeah, he and that's one of the things like I've noticed about him is even in games that they're losing, he secures his farm. He's so good at moving around the map. And I understand that there's been points in this tournament that it has found him out of position specifically. But I think with the the proper lineups and everything, he really does perform really well. Over mid, they caught DD. They have him within the static storm, but he's able to survive thanks to the disruption of Red Panda.
we're 500 gold off.
We're almost there. Oh God, Felix getting destroyed.
I can't believe they've kept Fade alive. He now has his blink off that kill as well.
Yeah, but Echo's down.
It is down, I guess, yeah. But I mean, the blink's still really good to allow them to catch, right, with the Fisher and the Enchant Totem.
It's another one of those, Sonic Wave was down the last time. This time it's Echo Slam. I think it gives opportunity to your cores to farm, specifically God King, who was going into the Scotty, but after buying the Ulti Orb, decides on going for the Manta, which he's got, technically. He just has to buy the recipe. I'm wondering if he's thinking about committing it on it. He might even just buy the Manta and hold the SNY.
No, I think you buy the Manta recipe at the same time as you can finish the Halberd, so that you don't just have this casual Sange. That's what I imagine is going to happen at least.
Clever.
Because then
So-
you have two items both at once, right?
So he needs 500 gold to finish off that recipe.
That's what I'm going to, Oh no, wait, what?
Huh.
He's just buying a Manta as well? There's no way, right?
Does he have the Ags?
Maybe
60
he's going,
gold
like,
away. They
Manta
can't let this
Dragon
Aegis
Dance.
go, though.
Wait, Why is he... I'm so confused.
Shards? Yeah, they can't go for this. That's
yeah.
unfortunate.
And it's going to get to the point now where I don't think it matters how much farm TB has because they have the Echo and they have the Static Storm, so they can't just blow him up because he doesn't have BKB.
Oh, yes.
And I would be really worried that, like, they have double save, like they have Snowball and they have the Disruption as well, but they need to be able to get it off. And when there's an Orchid on the Queen of Pain as well, like Chuan's job is to get on the back line, and we'll see if he can pull that off.
Should I ping it out?
Yeah, let the other casters know. Here we go.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Don't worry, Russian and Chinese viewers. We've got you covered.
Yeah. Now one of their casters should ping the fact that Metamorphosis is off cooldown.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
It's like
is
a little
under
game,
attack.
isn't it? I wonder if they take this as, like, chilled out as we do, though.
I
They're,
don't
like,
know.
taking it insanely seriously.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do they want to find a fight with the Lycanags? I'm so
Oh,
excited.
here it comes. I want him to bite him. He's bit him. There it is. Now they got the Metamorphosis. Is this going to be enough? Good amount of damage on a bow, but God, he just blew him up. SCCC! I can't believe it! He's already into the battle chest. They've got themselves a fissure, but he needs a sunder. Oh no! It was so good for such a short time. You could see it's right there. He half chunked the disruptor, and now they're gonna lose this shadow demon. Oh.
I'm in actual tears. That was so good.
So disappointing. I mean, that's hype, but it's so disappointing.
It was just so funny because he ripped through the disruptor and it looked like it was going to be amazing. Then Troll pops ult and he gets stood there like he's constantly getting netted up by the Berserker's Rage. And then all of a sudden, they don't have meta for like 100 seconds. And it's like, oh,
Dire's
what do we
middle
do?
tower has fallen.
It was so good.
Oh,
Dire's
oh
middle
my
tower
goodness.
is
Yeah, but
under
the question is,
attack.
can he get his damage off? Like, yes, it does damage, but...
Now he's getting a satanic. Casual. Okay, so he went Sanjin Yasha and Manta.
Like, yeah, I don't understand that, I'll be honest. I wish I could break that down, but... Like, both are good items in their own respect, but they must be so unvalued with, like, the double Yasha build-up. Like, the stats are nice and everything, but... Oh, the wolf bite. Okay, here we go
No.
again.
Wait, on who? Where was it? Oh, oh my God, Jesus! Look at the animation. It's so weird because you hear
Radiant's
you
middle
hear his
tower is
attack,
under
but he's
attack.
swinging like a wolf.
So if he uses it in melee form, then it turns him into a wolf. If it's range form, he's still in meta. They should have some like weird hybrid for every Lycanax that they need to animate into the game.
Like in Arcana.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Lycan for Arcana, guys. I don't know if he's still in the vote or not. I actually haven't.
Actually, the real thing is Ancient Apparition for Arcana, so get out of here. If you guys aren't voting for Ancient Apparition, you're wrong.
I'm X'd for doubt.
Radiant's
That's the-
bottom tower is under attack.
Clear cutting.
So does he need this? Oh, okay. Ember's going Ags. I think TV should go Ags. Everybody get Ags.
Well, just for Team Ags.
Nah, Terror Wave would be great.
I'm down for the Tusk Ags. That sounds fun.
The kick.
And the Shadow Demon Ags is good as well. But TB Ags, not even
It's
a
so
meme
good.
will make
It's
people
so
buy that.
good. Me and Winter came to the conclusion that it's so good. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Did he get wolf bit this time? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He's bitten. They're trying to find something, but they're just not finding anything. They're running, and I mean, God King is quick. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't found anything just yet. They look over at SCCC. The Battle Trance comes in. Now he looks over at Fade. 2 shot, half health. There's the totem, but now needs more. Fisher comes in. Echo Summon to follow it up. Needs a Sunder target. Finding one in XSS.
Sonic Wave.
He's no longer in the wolf form, though. He's still got the metamorphosis, and they've continued to control him. The disruption comes out from Red Panda. They got the kill on SCCC. If they can keep the TV alive, that would be great, but he ends up dying here to XSS. Snowball over. Walrus Punch hits Fade. They've got themselves 2, but they need themselves more. OP on the run. There's the Yules coming out. That stops the TP.
On the glimpse.
And now under the Chakram, they'll get the kill on OP. They'll find themselves Red Panda, take out a 4th, and it's a win for Aster again, despite the fact they lost the Troll.
They have massive Timbersaw problems. Like, XSS is able to do whatever he wants in these fights. Like, it's great that the TB can do damage, but when he hits the Timber, it basically doesn't do anything. Because he pops this Crimson Guard, and he has such high armor already, that it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go on to somebody else then. But, you know, XSS is going to be throwing his spells constantly onto this Timbersaw, onto the Terrorblade in return. And they just have no magical bursts. Like, they've got Vessel, but no charges. What did I say, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
I think it feels like they've got one more fight in them.
He just needs... Oh, he's going for the Scotty now. Okay.
This Troll's going to have Satanic soon as well with a mass status resistance. Well, I say soon. Still a little way off, but...
This wolf combo's been, like, overpowered for, like, a total of 4 seconds. It works. It's just, like... They spent the first half of it in that bottom fight running, chasing somebody.
Oh, it was so good. But it was an amazing static sword by the Disruptor, right, to, like, break up the fight in the middle. Because it wastes so
Yeah.
much of the duration. I mean, Bobica's played insanely well both these games so far. But yeah, again, I don't think SAG have done themselves justice
Radiant's
still.
middle tower is under attack.
And when Quap gets this armor item, she has the plate mail already, right? Like, she's going to be really difficult to kill as well. BKB Orchid's going to go Shivas, and then it's like, oh, who do we kill with this Lycanak? It's like, yeah, maybe then...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. He just turned Tusk into a wolf.
Oh my god, the punch, dude! This is gonna be hilarious. Please.
This is the OP play. Can you find anybody with it?
They're actually just memeing.
All right. Yeah, they're just having fun now. It seems.
Oh, this is amazing. I really hope a fight breaks out now. And they don't have the upgrade for the TB.
Don't say things like that.
Did he look to try and ward through the jungle there? Did he? He literally just
No,
went
he
and
didn't
hit a
do it.
creep.
He just went to a camp that's not even the Ancients.
Dire are scanning.
Look at that. Oh,
Oh.
mid lane.
Echo found the Ember. XSS gets the kill on DD. I mean, with that Orchid, hey, what do you do?
Yeah, like, he has yours.
How do you
but
leave?
when there's the lockdown on top of it as well, like,
Radiant's bottom tower is
he
under
has no
attack.
chance. TB in the bot lane here. They might look to defend their tower. Trolls coming in.
Do they have the upgrade on Lycan yet? 15
Have they got
seconds.
Blitz? Oh,
Red Panda. He ends up dead.
oh, they cancelled his TP on
God
Terrorblade.
King. Uh-oh. He's on the run. He's going to need to Sunder eventually, but the Lotus Orb, he's allowed to just run at him now.
Radiant's courier
Got OP.
has been
He
killed.
takes out a courier. He's got the wolf fight, but, well, they're just going to leave. As Felix dies, they'll take the courier, they'll get OP out, and God King will go as well.
We need vision. Yeah, they know that the Radiant have a ward up on that high ground now, but it's about to disappear anyway. Oh, can they blink in here and kill the Lycan potentially? Oh, here we go.
Wait, why did he bite him?
Why not? Help him farm, dude.
All right, well, he's going
But
to
now
need to fight
he's
soon.
dead.
All right, well, OP's dead. Easy does it.
It's going to be a minute until Roshan as well, and I think if Aster picks that one up,
Radiant's courier
Troll's
has
pretty
been
much
killed.
unbeatable then. He's about to pick up Satanic as well, so... Yeah, coming over on the courier.
I've been whelmed, you know? Like, I thought that was going to be such an amazing Ags combo. No,
Oh, he has Mindbreaker.
like, all right.
Oh. Oh dear.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
like on paper it's really good, isn't it? But they have like no lockdown. So there's these like 3 really mobile cores in the Troll Quap Timber just start running at them, and they're like, oh, we'll just kill the supports. Oh wait, no, they're dropping their ults and killing us.
BKB after this for the TB?
Yeah, I think so. I think he has to. Maybe he might go Butterfly something as well, but he's got MKB keyed up on the Troll. I still think Halberd would have been a really good item for him.
He's
But,
going
I don't know if
MKB.
it's- Yeah, the problem is I don't know if it saves him because they have no damage apart from the TB. So if TB's not building items to scale and do damage, then they're never going to win fights.
So do they have wolf fight? Yes, they do. They have meta? Yes, they do.
Radiant's middle tower
Yes, Paladin.
Are they
Sword,
about
by
to
the way.
fight? Yes, they are. Timber chain all the way across the river. They've got the glimpse.
Here comes
They'll
the
take
bite.
The save. There's the bite. Can he get around this time? Damage on the XSS is
Whoa.
like not felt for now, but all of a sudden he's
Get
starting to roll through this timber saw. They got the kill on XSS. Can they get more? SCC trying to man
What's he
fight. Look
doing?
at this damage. He tries to come in, and this is a problem. Battle Trance getting pulled. Disruption, and can they bring it back? Static Storm is down, as well as the
Oh,
Sonic
no.
Wave that pushes them out of the kinetic field. Snowball all the way in. They didn't get the kill just yet with BKB being popped by Schwan. Felix, he's dead in just a couple of shots, ends up dropping. They've rooted up SCCC, but they still haven't finished him off. Bobica falls to God King. This works out favorably so far, but they
Radiant's
need
middle tower
more.
is under attack.
They can go
That's,
get Roche.
That was a pretty big disaster, huh? The Timbersaw managed to put himself in a position where he's just all by himself, and TB can just sit on the high ground and kill him, right? So
Yeah.
that he's like stuck in the middle of this fight. It's like, you know, like between North Korea and South Korea, there's like the no man's land bit, whatever. What's it called? The demilitarized zone, I think it's called. He's like standing in the middle of that, and
Radiant's
the whole
bottom tower
like
is
what the
under
whole of one
attack.
team's just absolutely slaughtering him.
Treaty,
rest of his-
guys, treaty.
Yeah, the rest of his team is just stuck on the other side of the cliff. And he does finally die. And that's his first death all game on the Timbersaw.
Big value. By the way, he's going Dagon.
He's got what? He's going Shivas first.
Shivas, then Dagon.
Worthy
I think the burst damage is good though against the TV. He almost has MKB finished actually on God King. Does the Shadow Demon have Axe yet? Oh, no, he's quite far away. Okay.
Who's holding the Orb of Destruction here?
For who?
Nobody? For SAG?
I think Ember's got it coming out on Courier.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
does. He just jumps all the way back to Remnant. The Courier's like, yo, dudes, I'm coming back.
I got this for you. I don't know why TB's not holding it. I guess Enchanted Quiver's nice, but...
I mean, he'd probably rather have something else, but it's like, look at the items they got. Maybe Mindbreak would be better on him.
Now Satanic. And again, they can't give up this
Radiant's
Roche.
top tower is under attack.
It's a bad decision. Do they have meta? 16 seconds, so they need to kind of delay this.
They have the vision set up and ready this time though with the Observer Ward, so it's a much better fight for them.
If they can just delay, Fissure hits, turns him into a wolf. Now he'll back off a little bit. They need to get into this pit. They get the Aegis on
Nice
SCCC, but
stats,
XS has taken a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave comes in. They'll get the kill on the field. Chaba as well as Red Panda. Echo Slam onto the TV. They've done the damage. Can they get the kill? The Thunder comes down on the fade. That will kill him off because one more shot afterwards. Now they've got the Metamorphosis going after SCCC. Glimpse into the kinetic field. SCC chasing. Spirit Vessel on him.
They've got the nets on him.
Forward. They take out the Aegis, so they get the first kill. They look over at XSS. They find themselves taking out the TB, but they are the Timbersaw. Now they need more.
Yes, cheese on
God
the
King.
control.
God King. Is he gonna die afterwards?
Dire's
Yeah!
The dagger!
Oh, the Shadow Strike, the dagger! It got him! The fight falls apart afterwards, so Tusk is dead again. Down goes Red Panda for the second
there's a
time.
quiver.
Oh dear, glimpse back right into the kinetic field, make it a fourth. Oh my.
Dire's bottom tower.
Honestly, that was a pretty good fight considering they had Aegis on Aster. Like, the problem is when the wolf form runs out, he can't kite the troll around anymore. So
Yeah.
like when S-Triple-C comes back up for his second life, he's like doing whatever he wants, right? And without TV buyback here and buyback on the supports, I think they can just take at least probably 2 sets of racks.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That's
Do they
unfortunate.
have a wave coming in? Yeah, okay, Shaker's got the wave. The Lycan Wolves are desperately trying to kill it.
Dire's middle
they're just
tower
taking racks
has
already.
fallen.
Oh, back door. Gets broken.
Dire's middle barracks are
Going
under
for
creep
attack.
fours?
I think they just go bot lane here afterwards after the
Dire's
melee
middle
reps.
barracks has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's middle barracks has
Paladin
fallen.
sword for troll.
That's insane, isn't it, with the
Dire's bottom
Satanic?
tower has fallen.
44%
Dire's
status
bottom
resistance.
barracks has fallen.
A bunch of
Dire's
lifesteal.
bottom barracks has fallen.
Not terrible.
It's nice to see them trying something different though and having a bit of a laugh at the same time, right? Like, it's not been a good tournament for them, but I respect this. That, like, they realize they're struggling. They're like, let's just chill out. Like, let's just play, have some fun, play our thing. We could still win with it. It's not like it's bad. He's going to go Abyssal on Troll as well, which is really going to help against this Lycan Ags on the TV. He needs to be able to close the distance, and the Abyssal's going to allow him to do that.
Dire are scanning.
They're TPing bot here. Troll 3 seconds on his TP left.
Meta up in 2. Wolfbite is up. Metamorphosis is used. Trying to catch up. There's the bite. They get the kill on a Red Panda. They look over at SCCC. The damage is heavy. They've got themselves a snowball, but the battle trance is already there. So now Echo Slam, not really felt by the TB. They got the Sonic Wave. They'll have the damage to get the kill. He's dead for 80, and that should be the dagger. When you've killed the TB like that, OP's gone as well, and GG in 5 seconds.
Nah, they want to use the meme one more time, I'm sure.
All right.
If the fight
they
was
get
right in front of
that.
their base, they would have probably called it. But I think
If they
they'll
get
just
that chance, they're still pretty
Yeah.
quick.
they'll try at least one more time, I imagine. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they see the heroes coming in now and they're like, oh god, I think we've lost.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Maybe they can
tower
bloodlust the
is
towers
under
and glyph them.
attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he's just-
What?
Top tower
What?
is under attack. Radiant's top
What?
tower has fallen.
He's what?
Dire's ancient is under attack.
All right. Aster win 2-0. SAG get eliminated. And, well, you've got your playoff contenders. Vici against Aster tomorrow, RNG and CDC tomorrow as well, and then eHome and ING play the winners.
That last
No,
Revenant just
one
summed up how those last few fights went, I think, for SAG.
Yeah.
I'm sad we didn't get to see them perform as well as we know they could. But yeah, not a great tournament for them in the games that we cast. I don't know how they've been doing in their other games in these tournaments going on, like the Chinese League and stuff. But yeah, in this one, it's been very underwhelming. Aster definitely the better of these two teams, especially today. So going into the playoffs, I'm rather we did see Aster because it feels like SAG aren't showing us what they're capable of.
Yeah, that was certainly an interesting game. I mean, it was fun. It was fun.